Okay, I'm gonna warn you right now, there is not a single bit of Twilight mentioned in this video. So all you people who watch my videos only for the Twilight stuff, you will be disappointed because I'm gonna actually discuss my life and what I did for the past week and a half. I did a lot. I was pretty busy. Let's see. I drove down to Clearwater to my grandma's house, and the next day, at 4 in the morning, we drove down to Key West because it was my little cousin's anniversary. What? It was my little cousin's graduation. He graduated from 5th grade, and he's going into middle school next year. I really can't believe that. I mean, I held him when he was a baby, and now he's all grown up. Now I know what parents must feel like. Johnny, I swear, he's getting big, and he's kind of starting to get into his bratty stage, and I'll get into that later. So I got to hang out with my grandma. When I say got to hang out with my grandma, I should correct that and say I was forced to hang out with my grandma. She gets quite irritating. I love her to death, but if there isn't something to complain about, if something isn't going wrong in her life, I don't know. She's not a half glass full type of girl. Half glass empty is more her style. More like glass 3/4 empty. So I was with my grandma, my uncle, my aunt, and my 3 cousins, Johnny, Haley, and Peyton, and my mom. So we were in Key West. We had a lot of fun. I watched my little cousin graduate. We celebrated my grandma's birthday, I'll get more into my grandma's birthday later. We went to this cute little Cuban restaurant on the beach, it wasn't on the beach, it was more on the Sunset Pier. I don't know if you've ever been to Key West, you probably haven't, but they had this little Sunset Pier, and it was in that general area. So, and we were in this really beautiful courtyard for it. And it was our waitress's birthday too, which was kind of ironic. But, yeah, that was pretty fun. And then the rest of the time was basically spent flopping around in the pool and having a grand old time. Did a little bit of shopping down at Duval Street. Went to Hard Rock Cafe. And they played Evanescence, which completed my life. Sweet Sacrifice. They played Sweet Sacrifice. I was like, oh, finally, good music. We went to Margaritaville too. We didn't eat there, but we shopped there a lot. And then I went to Bath and Body Works, and guess what? They ended my scent. Tropical Passion Fruit is the best scent in the entire world, and they just stopped it. Why did they do that? Why? Anyways, enough with that. So we did that, and on Thursday, we drove back up to Clearwater, and and on Saturday, that was the day. Saturday we went, my grandma had on Saturday, my grandma had a surprise party, and my mom and my aunt, they basically got her out of the house for, from 10 to 4. So they were pretty exhausted when they came home, because my grandma, she's a good shopper. That's pretty much all I'll say. She's good at shopping. She loves to shop. So she was out shopping the entire time. And then they came home, and we all jumped up and said surprise, and it was a great little party for her. And she wasn't expecting anything else, because we already celebrated her birthday in Key West. But when we came up that Saturday, we had a party. So that was pretty fun. And I got to hang out with my cousins and stuff. Oh, I forgot. It was also my other cousin's birthday, CJ. It was his birthday, And before we went down to Key West, we celebrated that. I forgot to mention that. I feel like an awful cousin, but yeah, we did that. And then after my grandma's birthday, we had a few more surprises for her. My cousin from New York and her husband, they flew down for one night. They got delayed a couple of times, so they couldn't spend as long as they wanted. They came to the house at about 9:30, 10, and we were all already exhausted. And she's just a little ball of energy, I swear. New Yorkers, they're always, blah, 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 talk, talk, talk. I love her to death, but I was exhausted. And I knew that she was leaving in the morning, and I felt really bad that I was like, I can't stay up this late. I'm going to be dragged to church tomorrow morning at 8:30, so I wasn't able to spend as much time as I wished with her, but hopefully I'll be going to New York sometime this year, probably at the end of the year for Christmas, because she has a big Christmas party, so we'll probably go to that. Cross my fingers. I really hope so. And, yeah, so they came and left Sunday morning, and then my godparents came Sunday afternoon and showed up. Surprised my grandma. She had just walked into the bathroom, and then they walked in the door. It was quite funny. And, yeah, I love my godparents. They're from Texas, and they were already coming to Florida for other things, so they just came a little bit earlier and stopped by the house and had dinner with us on Father's Day. It was a great time. I hadn't seen my godparents since 7th grade, actually. 7th grade, when I got confirmed. I got confirmed in 7th grade, and they were there. So that was pretty awesome. They're from Texas, and I missed them. They're cool godparents. I love them. So after that, we went to, what did we do after that? Oh, we basically did nothing until Tuesday, yesterday, when it was my mom and I, we decided to take my grandma, since we both work at Disney, my mom and I, we decided to take my grandma and Johnny and Haley to Disney, to Hollywood Studios. I talked a little bit about this on my Twilight video, but I was more excited about Twilight Tuesday than it was about going to Disney. Granted, I've been to Hollywood Studios at least 10 times this past year, and there was only one new thing, which was the new Toy Story ride, and it was pretty fun. It's exactly like Buzz Lightyear, only you wear 3D glasses, and everything's on a screen instead of actual moving objects, so it was okay. But the decorations and stuff and the whole waiting line part, they're awesome. So if you ever get a chance to go to Hollywood Studios, I highly recommend that. I got to go on the Rock and Roller Coaster twice, and we were in the front. I love that ride. That ride is epic. And then we saw Fantasmic at the end of the day. So, and Fantasmic always completes my life. It's my favorite Disney show. So, yeah, we basically did everything except for the backlot tour, I think. Pretty impressive. Either that or there's just not a whole lot to do at Hollywood Studios. But I had fun. I enjoyed it. The whole week was fun. Very busy. As you can tell, I'm already at 10 minutes with this video. Not even going to bother editing it to make it shorter, because I'm sure nobody's really going to watch it. Though, if anybody's interested in my personal life, they'll just read my blog. So, hopefully you're amused by my life. If not, then I just wasted yours for 10 minutes. So, congrats! I'll see you around. Yeah, I'll see you around.